fat girl. Fat girl Snoop. Who's she? Fat girl Snoop. What was the name again? I am first time ever in my life. Girl, please. Okay.
I say it once and I say it again. If you don't have your own theme music, I'm sorry. What are you doing with your life? Oh, I'm just joking around. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Tony Michelle, aka Fat Girl Snoop. And I want to thank you guys for joining me in my live tonight. If you are a new snooper, you want to see more of my Fat Girl Snoop shenanigans when I upload, then do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe because it does tremendously for my podcast, as well as, I'm trying to do my thing out in these YouTube streets. Well, how you guys doing? I mean, how was your guys' weekend? I know the last time we talked was on Hump Day, last week, Wednesday. Your girl has been booked and busy. I actually worked the Michael Bublé concert last week, and let me tell you, it was so exhausting, but I had super fun. The staff was cool, everything was cool. I really enjoy it. So that is why you guys haven't seen me since like Wednesday, but you guys can't get rid of me that fast because I'm back. And if you are a A1 from day one snooper, listen, guys, I know the ones that's out there supporting me. Trust me, I see you guys. I talk to you guys. I feel you guys every day. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. Trust me, you guys do not go unnoticed. But, I wasn't even going to come on here today because, I just had like a very eventful day. I just found out that I am going to be the only production assistant on the Millennium Tour when they come to my city. So I am really excited that, they, meaning my management, believes in me so much. So I am like super excited, and trust me, I'll let you guys know how that went. I can't really say much because of that. Just another case of that NDA. You guys know how it goes. But anyways, happy Tuesday. I always say the Tuesdays are just another Monday. Am I the only one that feel like that? Well, we got a lot of things to talk about today. I saw a lot of things that I want to speak on tonight. And let me tell you, do not forget throughout this entire show, do not forget to please put your comments down. I want to hear your 2 cents on these subjects, okay? Please don't be afraid. Put them down. Whether you agree with me or not, it is all love. That's why I have the platform. Listen, I like all sides, okay? Not biased whatsoever. But let's talk about some things, y'all. Let's talk about some things. Yes. So first, I want to start the show by talking about Wendy Williams. So it is reported that Wendy's ratings, despite of her being absent, her ratings actually went up. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest, right? Listen, I'm all for them trying to keep the show afloat. Don't get me wrong. But I really feel like their choices of hosts are not what's up. Now, I did enjoy, hold on, guys, let me bring that up. Give me just a moment. Give me just a second. Let me bring that up for you guys. All right. Now, people were first saying that Wendy, the show, was going to go in a downward spiral. there was a lot of hateration out there when it came to Auntie Wendy, but I remained in her corner. I remained in her corner. I said, absolutely not. This is not going down. This is not going down. She is not going down without a fight. Now they're saying that the show could possibly go on without her, with these co-hosts. And my 2 cents is absolutely not. It is called The Wendy Show for a reason. If Wendy's not on there, what is the freaking point? Okay, that's all I'm saying. Now, I did enjoy when they had Bev Smith, when they had Michael Yo. I said it that I believe that Bev Smith could actually run the show, could have ran that first week by herself. She did not need 3 additional co-hosts. She could have did that by herself. The same thing that they did with Sherry Shepherd, they could have did that with Bev Smith. She could have definitely carried the show for that first day. I did not enjoy Leah Remedy and Michelle Visage. Don't get me wrong, I do love these ladies separately, with the projects that they got going on. But as a host of a talk show, absolutely not. I did not enjoy them whatsoever. And they had that other girl. I can't even think of her name now. She was like a comedian of some sort. Can't think of her. Those days, I'm going to be honest, I did not watch the show at all. Okay, because I just was not feeling it. And then that comedian brought on a second co-host to interview someone, and I thought that was just like lame. However, okay, I do love the fact that they have Sherry Shepherd. Okay, Sherry Shepherd is doing her thing on the show. I love the way she, talks with the crowd, with the co-hosts in the audience. I do enjoy how she, talks to the staff, and she seems so down to earth and chill. I like her as a co-host. Now they did a good job with her. Now, according to reports, Wendy's show actually, her ratings went up like 33%. Now that is almost half. Okay. And I do believe it was for my girl. I believe, the other side, supported Leah Remedy. Definitely the Drag Race people supported Michelle Visage. So I could kind of see how that will happen. Actually, and I do believe that the ratings will go even higher, after the week of Sherry Shepherd. Now, they have not announced any new shows, new co-hosts. So I'm curious to see, what's going to happen once Miss Sherry Shepherd goes away. I mean, who knows? They might keep her. If they keep Sherry Shepherd, that would be an absolute good thing. And who else I believe who would do her thing as a co-host on the Wendy Show until she gets better and gets back? The young lady, Devin Simone. I believe Devin Simone would be an excellent co-host for a week on the Wendy Show. So, I mean, listen, as I always say, definitely pray for Wendy. Hope she gets the help that she needs, and I hope she returns to that purple chair very, very soon. All right, so let's see what else are we going to talk about. All right, this is what else I saw. Now, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Scottie Pippen is going after MJ. Now, I don't know if you guys saw that docuseries that MJ did for Netflix. It's called The Last Stand, which basically followed him throughout his final season with the Chicago Bulls. It aired on Netflix. It's called The Last Stand. I'm sorry, The Last Stand. What the hell did I say? But it's called The Last Stand. and it was on Netflix, and it was also on ESPN. I so happened to have watched it on ESPN because that's where it actually came out first. Now, I didn't think I was going to like it, but it was quite interesting. Now, do I like Michael Jordan as a basketball player? Like, absolutely, yes, he is a legend. You cannot take that from him whatsoever. Do I like 100% support Michael Jordan? Absolutely not. Do I think he is a douchebag? I absolutely do. He just seems like the type. And even in that docu-series, if you guys haven't watched, they pretty much, labeled him as the asshole's favorite asshole. That's what he was. And look at them. Don't they seem so kumbaya in this picture? Well, don't believe the hype, people. Don't believe the hype. Now, if you didn't see The Last Dance, it was basically, like I said, showing MJ's last and final season with the Bulls. We have former teammates talking in the docu-series, bigging him up. We had, to me, fine Phil Jackson. Okay, he is some fine vanilla chocolate. Okay, and we saw Scottie Pippen talking, and I mean it was like the only person who somebody remind me if Dennis Rodman was in that series. I don't remember seeing him talking, but I definitely remember Scottie Pippen and some other key players on that was on the Chicago Bulls when Michael Jordan was on there. Now, at first, it seemed like Scottie Pippen was totally, supporting MJ, with this docu-series. But then once it came out, he started to sing a different tone because you know what they do after you film stuff, they edit the famous edit, the famous chop and screw. And Pippen was not feeling how this docu-series was portraying him. And to make matters worse, he's saying that MJ made 10 milli off the docu-series, and guess what? Did not pay anybody else a dime. And to make, I know what you're saying, but he made the movie, he got to pay other people and this and that. But no, this production was done by Michael Jordan's production company. I was today years old when I found out that Michael Jordan actually had a production company. And his production company is called what is it? Jumpman, no, Jordan's Jump 23 Company. That's what it's called. Well, let's get into this tip. So, Scottie, it was reported in the Skleets, okay, that Scottie was not feeling the way he was portrayed in that docuseries. Now, it was just a bunch of rumors, okay? He did not publicly speak out until now, okay? Because Scottie is dropping a tell-all memoir, which includes his thoughts on that docuseries that we saw. Okay? Now, okay, so let's hear what he has to say. Because this is like, I was thinking like, this is like a year in, some change later. And now he's speaking out. But hey, Scottie was getting to the bag, okay? He was like, y'all want to hear my thoughts? Well, y'all going to have to pay to hear my thoughts, okay? I see you, Scottie. I see you. Well, here is what he had to say, okay? He called the docuseries inauthentic, okay? He said, I don't think it was that accurate in terms of really defining what was accomplished in one of the greatest eras of basketball, but also by two of the greatest players, and one could even put that aside and say the greatest team of all time. I didn't think these things stood out in the documentary. I thought it was more about Michael trying to uplift himself and to be glorified, okay? Now he went on. This is where he went in, because remember what I said, like everything, the production, the editing, everything was done by MJ's production company. Here is what Scottie Pippen said about that. He said, I think it also backfired to some degree in that people got a chance to see what kind of personality Michael had. Now, Pippen is dishing the real tea, and he is actually dragging MJ in the process. Okay, so earlier today, a little snippet of his tell-all memoir came out, and it's titled Unguarded. And in the short snippet, Pippen first shares his initial reaction after watching The Last Dance. So here's what he said. He said, as I watched the doc at home in Southern California with my 3 teenage boys, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was nothing more than a prop. His best teammate of all time, Michael Jordan. So he said that Michael Jordan called me. He couldn't have been more condescending if he tried. And he goes on. He said each episode was the same. Michael on a pedestal, his teammates secondary, smaller. The message no different from when he referred to us back then as his supporting cast. From one season to the next, we received little or no credit whenever we won, but all the bulk of criticism when we lost. Michael could shoot 6 for 24 from the field, commit 5 turnovers, and he was still in the minds of adoring press and public. The errorless Jordan. Now here I was, in my mid-50s, 17 years since my final game, watching us being demeaned once again. Living through it the first time was insulting enough. Okay. And then he shared that a number of his former teammates was also the same ones that spoke in that documentary. They also was not feeling the way Jordan portrayed himself in his docuseries. So here is what Scottie said about that, because apparently these players allegedly felt like their contributions to the Chicago Bulls were not highlighted. So it was basically like, on the Brady Bunch, Marsha. It was all about MJ. Okay, so here is what Pippen said. He said, over the next few weeks, I spoke to a number of my former teammates who felt as disrespected as I did. How dare Michael treat us the way after everything we did for him and his precious brand? Michael Jordan would never have been Michael Jordan without me. Horace Grant, Tommy Kukoc, Joe Paxson, Steve Kerr, Dennis Rodman, Bill Cartwright, Ron Harper, BJ Armstrong, and Luke Longery. Now, mind you, Will Perdue and Bill Willington. Now, mind you, all of those people were in that documentary, basically, talking about them as a team, as a Bull, and how they basically, was with Jordan, they were doing their thing, but as a team, but they had no idea that he was going to chop and screw it and make it seem like it was all about him. And he led the Chicago Bulls. It was crazy. It was crazy. Now Scottie Pippen also alleges that Michael got $10 million from that docuseries, but he did not contribute anything to anyone that talked about him in the docuseries. So, I thought that was kind of messed up, but at the same time, especially like with my experience in the production world, I mean, don't you have to sign contracts before you get in front of a screen? I mean, don't in most cases, especially working with somebody as big as Netflix, but then again, they probably thought they was filming for a friend, a former teammate, I guess. I don't know. Me, there ain't no friends in business. I'm gonna want to see that contract. Let me sign a contract. I didn't know how much I'm getting for all this production time that I'm wasting. So I don't know, Scottie. I mean, I'm on your side. Maybe he should have contributed something, or maybe y'all should have said something before y'all sit down in front of that camera. And that's just my 2 cents. And also my 2 cents is like that docu-series didn't make me like Jordan any more than I already have it. I was never I was fan of him as far as like the basketball, but like I said, the man himself, I've heard so many stories when it comes to MJ. And trust me, I'm not saying I do not own a pair of J's, okay? I own 3 pairs of J's, all right? All right, y'all happy? But at the same time, I'm not going to sit in no long line for hours waiting on this man's shoes. And that it just is what it is, because I honestly feel like he does not treat us the same. Okay. And we put him on that on that pedestal, and he doesn't even respect us the same. Okay. And that is just my 2 cents on that. Now, Scottie Pippen's book is going to be released on next Tuesday, November 9th. So go out and cop that. But let me know y'all 2 cents in the comments. Do y'all feel like that MJ not compensating his former teammates was that shady or nah? Or was it they bad? They should have, been control of they bag like MJ was control of his bag. So let me know y'all 2 cents in the comments about that. Because at the end of the day, that lyric with Rick Ross, and he was like, they said you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. We're done it, MJ. Pippen was with you shooting in the gym. Okay. With friends like that, who needs enemies? And speaking of friendships, this is another reason why I decided to come on here. Did you guys hear? The hell has frozen over. Okay. Damon Dash says that he is ready to make peace with Jay-Z, and he wants to officially end their legal battle. And I'm all for it. I am all full support of it. Now, let me tell you, I met Damon Dash, I would say probably back in 2018. Cool, smart guy. Lovely guy. And the first thing that they told us was, of course, do not mention Jay and do not mention. Well, actually, I told the person, whatever you do, don't mention Jay, don't mention Aaliyah. Please don't. Although his wife was there, but I told that person, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But yeah, Damon Dash said he is ready to settle because he says that the world, meaning the culture, needs to see 2 strong Black men working out their issues. Okay. And I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. Now, does this mean that Damon Dash and Jay-Z, are they on the path to rekindling a friendship? I believe that Jay-Z and Dame, of course they are. Because I believe that that Hall of Fame speech that Jay did, I think that really got to Dame. Okay, I think that softened his heart a little bit. Now, as you all may recall, okay, Rockefeller Records co-host Damon Dash and Jay-Z, real name Sean Carter, have been in a continuous legal battle since June. Now, this all began when Damon Dash attempted to sell his third stake in Rockefeller, which included Jay-Z's 1996 Reasonable Doubt album as a NFT. For context, okay, this is what an NFT means. An NFT is a form of digital ownership that allows people to legally own online art and content. Now, as a result, Dash was hit with a lawsuit by Rockefeller's legal team and later temporarily banned from selling Reasonable Doubt as an NFT. In turn, Damon Dash filed a lawsuit of his own and accused Hove of stealing the streaming rights to his Reasonable Doubt, which spawned hit songs like Can't Knock the Hustle. And what we need to be the peace of my mind, because it can't knock the hustle. Okay. So yes, so that included that. Now, despite their legal issues, Jay still acknowledged Dash during his Hall of Fame speech. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech, and mind you, we have never heard Jay-Z talk so much. Okay, Jay-Z is usually a quiet guy. Okay, he's a man of few words. But when I tell you guys that Rock of Hall of Fame, he had that speech ready, okay? And in case you guys didn't watch, I believe there's like clips on YouTube. It actually aired on October 30th. But yeah, I thought it was about time that they inducted my man into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. To me, he is the top, okay? And fun fact about me, okay? Jay-Z is you know how like Spotify like counts your streams or whatever? Jay-Z is at the top of my list. Okay, he comes top, then comes Buju, then comes Movado, then comes Popcorn. You know what I'm saying? So, I love Hove, okay? I love Hove, and I love my sister wife Beyonce, okay? Anyways, so here is what he said about Dame. He said, "Shout out to Dame. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I can never erase your accomplishments, and I appreciate you, and I thank you for that. Shout out to Biggs. He was the one of the most honorable people I've ever met, and we created something that will probably never be duplicated. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for our journey. Thank you for your contribution to this journey." Now, I'm not going to play the clip that I have, because the clip that I have is like pretty like not good quality, and the sound quality is probably not that good either, so I'm not gonna bother to play it, but you can always catch it on YouTube. Okay, now I believe when Dame saw that's what softened his heart up. Okay, so I believe this is why Dash is saying that he is ready to end his feud with Jay-Z. Okay, now while speaking on Jay-Z's shout out, he stated he talked to Page Six, which is so surprising to me, because when I got introduced to him, I was told not to even tell him that I was a chatty patty, as he likes to call them. Like, he hates bloggers and he hates gossip sites, and he hates it. So I was really shocked that he spoke to Page Six. But hey, I digress. Maybe Dame's heart has softened over from us too. Okay. Hey, I'm with that. So here is what he told Page Six, according allegedly from their Tashira Jones. Okay. He said, "It was beautiful. I'm glad he said it for the culture. We need to squash everything. So hopefully, if that was an extended olive branch, I'll spin one back. I have no beef with him. If he has no beef with me, let's get the lawyers out of it then. Let's talk like men, but I definitely appreciate it." And he goes on, he says, "I would never want you to think that we have to go to the court to resolve anything. We could talk it out, and the culture needs to see these two strong black men working out a problem. Even if they work together, they can go their separate ways. They can still be cool. We should not be divided. We have accomplished too much beefing. There ain't no way. I'm never going to not consider him my brother. It's just that way. We don't see eye to eye." And he goes on. He said, "Whether we are cool or not, have him getting in the Hall of Fame is major. So congratulations to us. Congratulations to him. And thank you to him for working so hard to get where he got to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. anything he can do to make me great. So thank you for even continuing to strive. He keeps my name alive. So me personally, I'm happy to see this. At the same time, I do believe that Dame is a man of his word, and my 2 cents is I believe these two can work it out behind the scenes. I have faith, and also, I do believe that, I don't think that Dame is going to fold, if you know what I'm saying. He's going to fight to the tooth and nail, but I have a real feeling that these two guys are going to make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. All right, all right. So let me know y'all 2 cents on that. Do y'all think that Dame Dash and Jay-Z are going to patch and make things up? Okay. Let me know y'all 2 cents on that. And guys, I'm just going to end it right here. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. We have a lot, a lot of things to talk about in the comments. We have to talk about a lot of things, okay? We have to talk about Wendy Williams. Did you guys also were you guys on that bandwagon that her show was going to go into the dumps, or were you like motivated and hyped like me and saying, no, she got this? And are you guys feeling the new co-host of this week, Sherry Shepherd, like I am? I think she is doing a great job. And let me know what you guys think about the Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan situationship. Should have Michael Jordan paid his former teammates and including Scottie Pippen for participating in his docuseries that he made 10 milli off of, okay? And what about Dame Dash and Jay-Z being friends? Like my coworker says, and my friend, she goes, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't And if you like my Fat Girl Snoop shenanigans, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe before you leave. And if you don't catch me up here on my live on my YouTube, you always catch me on YouTube, as well as my website, that is fatgirlsnoop.co, where you can catch my blog that I put up every day, as well as my merch. Shouts out for the people that bought my merch. Like, oh my god, like thank you so much for your support. And let me see what else. Oh, before I leave out, I just want to say that I am excited. I'm really trying to get out here in the streets safely, of course. And your girl put in to be at the RuPaul's Drag Race in LA. I've never been to LA, but I am so ready to go to LA. If I have any LA snoopers out there, let me know the right place to go. Let me know where to go so I can have some fun. And that is my time for today, my snooper. Let me tell you guys something. You guys have been great. I thank you guys for listening to my podcast. And you know what I love to say when I end this? I love to say that is PHAT, as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Bye for now.
Girl, Fat Girl Snoop.